Okay, back in the game, and last time we defeated Lava. But we are stuck in some kind of demonic realm. We need to go out,
Paid well for
acquire a demon heart, and take it downstairs to feed it to some kind of golem that powers up this entire place. First things first, there's no point going down unless we have a demon heart. So, this should be our first priority. Once we have that, although it would make sense to try to clear access to the engine first. After all, getting a demon heart will mean going out there and killing a demon. So it might also trigger some kind of retaliation strikes against the sphere, which means once we have the heart, we probably need to get the hell out of this place very quickly. So doing it this the other way around would make a lot of sense, but I don't think the game cares that much. So we'll just go the heart first.
Aye, that be sounding right.
Jacques.
The longer we wait for before we go after the heart, the longer they have to prepare.
What is it now?
Might not expect attack, strictly speaking, but can adjust to the fact that the sphere is here. More demons can come.
I'll do as you wish.
It might be a big problem for us.
Yes, I am out of. It shall be.
Imps, Quasit, Salamander. But that's not too bad. But that's not also. We're not gonna get any demon hearts out of those. It is some kind of a level of
And later
health.
let your gut open.
My weapon is no taser better. This weapon
no
is
effect.
useless.
Yep. Quasit was already immune to our range weapons.
Yes, Abil. Trust is for
My
the
weapon
foolish
has no effect.
and the dead.
On my honor.
We need magical weapons to harm
Consider it done.
anyone.
I will tolerate if I must.
Next with me axe be bloody ready. Aye, the dwarf will blood.
Leave me be.
What do you require? I am out of sight of other. I will do
I'd
my
like
best.
to locate our target first, and we can figure out how to get to it. Tanari, despair, mortal, for you have disturbed my rest. Ooh. Well, that's a true demon. And Quasit and Mephits and a defensive screen. That's good enough.
Fine.
That would be the demon. I don't have any particular interest in exploring this. I don't think there's anything of real interest here, unless you're absolutely determined to fight a lot of demons. There's no point going forward.
What is it now? I am yours to command.
Yeah, summons.
Yes. A snare has been set. A snare has been set.
Shah guides my hand.
We're trying to use the summoned creatures to get rid of the little creature affecting that demon.
A snare has been set. Yes. A snare has been set. A snare has been set. I am out of sight of
See if we
others.
can initiate the fight with the snare. It should automatically fire, so that we can just get it close enough. That should be it. And they'll fight against these.
On my honor, a snare has been very well.
Okay. Arm effect, quasi dead. Imp dead. And a lot of damage. I also even damaged the Tanari, which is excellent. So,
What
go
do you
in.
require? Done.
I will tolerate only so much.
You have a. Ooh, the fire elemental. I don't think that's gonna do it here.
Yes, as you ask.
Skeletons are dying very quickly. But they stopped the Tanari. It basically stopped seeking new targets. Fine.
Victory shall be ours. You know this. Leave me be.
Bark your orders already.
Ooh. God damn the Tanari is slaughtering the Earth Elemental. But it's taking damage too. It's not one-sided.
Okay. Abyss be paid well for this.
You're dead. Yes.
What is it? All labor will help.
Earth Elemental dead. I use shock. Any way to do... Yeah, I have very few damage spells, but this should trigger them. Need to get them to come into our traps.
Be quick with it. Have killed for less.
Farm if it's dead. Come on, excellent. Tanari dead. Dead. And we have the heart, so. It went fairly well. I do not want to fight against demons if I can help it. They're highly resistant to fire, magic in general. They have a lot of nasty special abilities, and they don't really drop loot. So, in a way, it's sort of like
Any decision I'd make.
fighting beholders just for the fun of it. They don't carry anything. They really don't have loot, and they can be extremely dangerous. So unless you're really desperate to get additional experience or just want to kill everything for the sake of killing them, there's very little point to going after them specifically. You're much better off just avoiding them entirely if you can. So, just find the engine, feed the heart to it, get the lot. What does it say about the demon heart anyway? That's the looking thing. No one said the demon hearts were supposed to be pretty, but you certainly weren't expecting this mushy, fleshy bag of vileness. Heavy and wet, the organ still beats, and even stuffed away in your belongings, you hear the dreadful thump of. Every now and then you must check to make sure it has not bounced free of your pack. Sounds bad.
What is my task? I am out of... It shall be. I am out of sight of others.
Bulgarius and at least one other mage. Bulgarius was the guy who gave us this job in the first place, Balagar job. Two sides. So
What do you want,
multiple,
Crown?
probably
Do as you
high-level
tell.
mages.
But only if there be a good amount of
I will
coins.
tolerate a waste of my talents.
Okay, we have to think this a little bit. The moment we go in there ourselves or with summon units, it's going to figure a lot of trouble for us. And we already spent our traps, so we can't use those.
On my honor.
Doesn't really
Leave me
matter
be.
what we cast there, the reaction will be the same. But I'd like to sacrifice summoned units first. It's... Ooh, we have an issue. Might not be... The problem here is that door will remain open. We can't just summon an issue.
Jacques.
They're not going to leave things at that.
What is it now?
Try the elemental first. But we have the death spell, so I'm not too worried about their summon creatures. I think the Nishru wouldn't be a bad idea. What it is, it's going to be immune to a lot of their spells. So maybe we could get it to trigger a few responses.
Jezebel. Ustanza dost.
That's why what I'm really concerned about is that the immediate response that we're gonna
I
get
will
from them
tolerate only
is
so
a
much.
massive barrage of spells, and if we just go in there, there's no way everyone in this group is gonna survive that. No way. So I think
I am yours to
I
command.
don't have anything that removes fear anymore. That's bad. It's really bad. Going to send in Stinking Cloud, I think. Okay, protected from normal weapons. Minor spell deflection.
Another dank hole. with which
Monster
to
summoning
improve my
3.
mood. Sure. Leave me be.
Fell unconscious. Of course. Ooh, Abidal Centauride wielding. That alone was worth it. It very strong attack spell. Nishu will be killed by the our word kill. Holy crap. Our word stun.
What is it now? Stop looking at me!
Ooh, Tulgarius is unconscious. What's the other mage doing? No clue. They're friendly and hostile Nishu here. Death spell. Yeah, this is much better. Okay. Why are you stuck there?
Vita mortis carens.
Ah, I think they run out of spells in many ways. Bulgarius. Dispel. Shielded. Spell turning. Protection from normal missiles. Protection from normal weapons. Protection from electricity. Okay, we do a lot of good things there. Yeah, the fight is over. Something in more. We have sheer. Yeah, we have. It doesn't really matter what we send. Bulgarius was for a long time unconscious, so he's going to have a lot of good spells still left. So we're going to have to see if we can get him to shoot a few of them.
Manure mouth.
Symbol stun. Terrible death. Terrible stun.
Forward, the axe be bloody ready. Manure
Don't be
mouth.
there.
Eh?
What do you require? I am out of consider it done.
Shaw guides my hand.
We're going to attack soon.
Yes?
They're weakened enough. Chain lightning.
I will tolerate only so much.
Bark your orders already.
Yeah,
Leave
attack
me
it.
be.
More defenses if you can. Hope
What is
it's
my
enough.
task? I await your word.
Fences down.
What is it
Kill it.
now? Very
I
well.
am one of the few who are chosen.
Fool, did you believe that you could betray the cult wizards and live to tell the tale? You forged the path and we followed with ease through the doors you opened. We shall continue without you. Now learn why the wrath of the cult wizards is feared. We only have one real spell removal spell. Well, we have a lot of scrolls though. Do you have any shrew? I think we're just gonna try to disperse the defenses.
Okay.
The other mage will die in a few moments. Or not.
I will tolerate only so much. If I must live like this, your life shall be as much a hell as mine.
Yeah. Mage without the defenses is not a survival. I'm sure he has a contingency or something like that.
Vitos!
A solid hit.
Bring him down. What are you doing?
Best be paid well for this.
18,000.
What do you want? I've killed for less.
Any more mages? No, I think just 2. I'm surprised there were so few. A ring and that's it. Pretty crappy rewards for a mage. Okay, 3 doors.
On my honor, it shall be.
The door leads to an empty storage area. There is no point in trying to bypass the magical doors to open.
The axe be bloody ready.
Okay,
Aye, that be sounding right.
What do you require? Consider it done. I am out of sight of others. I am out of sight of others.
Some kind of frost room. Pure cold seems to emanate from this hissing device. So this would be a fire room then. Probably don't want to open them at the same time, no matter what. Don't really have much left.
Aye, I'll do as you wish.
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
Okay,
Yes, I will
see if
do
we
my
can
best.
attract them here. We'll test, do our arrows even work on
My
these?
weapon has no effect.
So if it isn't magical, just
Bark your
forget about it.
orders already. What gives?
Lil Alul!
What is my task?
Forsha!
I shall not yield to you.
Okay, these aren't
Be
too
quick
bad.
with it. And later I'll split your gut
On
open.
my honor, very well.
Year at a
What do you
time
want?
is just
The
fine
dwarf
by
can help
me.
you do it.
Leave me be.
I'm
If I
saving,
must.
What do you require?
saving spells in case we encounter something actually dangerous.
Me axe fine.
Yes, as you ask.
I smith it.
Eh?
To battle and victory.
A skull breaker.
Let us, yeah, oh
A
shit.
best be paid
We'll
well
just
for
go in.
this.
If this is what they have, I think we can survive this. Mephites and salamanders.
Victory.
Forsha!
A solid hit. What is my task? I am out of sight of others.
Bark your orders already.
What is it for?
A
Labor
skull
will help.
breaker.
Ooh. Snow troll.
On my honor, it shall be.
What gives? Be quick with it.
By my honor, you shall not see another day.
A skull breaker.
Looks like a totally normal troll. Appears to be about the strength of a normal troll. Maybe a little bit stronger,
What do you consider it done?
but not considerably so.
A
What do
solid
you
hit.
want, groundling? Blood and glory. Now you die.
Yes?
Me axe
What
be
is my
bloody
task?
ready. Eh? Have killed
On my
for
honor.
less.
Hmm?
Bark your orders
I
already.
shall not
life in
yield
here.
to you.
What you'd be near the decision I'd make.
Okay, and that's it. So it wasn't too bad. Much
What do
easier
you
than
require?
I
I
expected.
await your word.
More traps.
Jacques.
I will tolerate a waste of my talent.
Basically, we got a helmet out of this. Terms of defense. Saving throws and resistances. Not bad, not bad at all. But I like charm protection more.
Yes, it shall be.
If you take a little bit of
quick with
extra
it.
damage,
Yes, Abil?
that's not that bad. You can compensate for that with a lot of ways. If you get charmed, especially in a group this small, that's pretty much it.
What do you want, groundling? Me axe. I'll do as you tell. But only if there be a good
What is
amount
my
of coins.
task? I am out of sight. Consider it done.
Ah, it's an exit. So, ice room, fire room, and another exit.
Eh? I best be paid well for this.
Can go to the fire room later on.
Leave me be.
Ustanza dos. I shall follow your strength.
Barkiron!
On my honor.
For less.
I am out of sight. I will do my best.
It in. And nothing here. Can use this. This mass of black evil seems weakened and looks ready to dissipate.
I am out of sight of others.
Clay golem. What? Those just appeared there out of nowhere.
What gives?
What is it now?
What do you require? Yes.
Be quick with it.
Vithos!
Okay, we have to be a little bit careful here. Although, what can we realistically
Aye,
do?
that
If
be
they
sounding
just
right.
appear there, they're just gonna appear there, and there's not much I can do about that.
I am yours to
Okay.
command.
Do you
Yeah.
want ground? Yeah, aye.
Suddenly
I'll
appearing
finish
golems.
for now.
I will if I must.
Magic isn't gonna work on them too well. If we want to use spell, we're better off buffing our own guys, which we can't do anymore, so
Eh?
that's that.
Blood and glory! Now you die! Bark your orders already.
Crap!
Yes? Very well.
Shah guides my hand.
Hmm.
What gives? Be quick with it.
My spell would serve better. This weapon is useless.
Yeah, we aren't going to do much damage to it. Tonia's the only one
Leave
that
me
can
be.
really do damage to it,
Next swing.
and that's not gonna work.
Oh,
Vithos!
labor will help.
A skull breaker. What do you want?
What is my task? Done.
That it? I didn't really notice any traps. At least I didn't walk into them. So I think we're clear. He's gonna hurt. Actually it didn't. 7 points of damage. It's because I'm high level thief. Normal guy basically throws a saving throw. I think to choose between full damage and half damage. But at some point, I'm pretty sure thieves get the ability to basically start at the half damage point and they throw even between that and is it even more reduced damage or no damage at all? I might be mixing up my D&Ds here. 25% trap detection. Well, I don't have another ring, so you could use it. Anyway, this is the only thing here. This This pulsating mass of flesh seems to be the power core for the sphere. You will have to find some way to repower it if you wish to return to Azkatla on the Prime material. Feed it the demon heart. It's powered up, and the power core of the sphere roars to life, distorting space as it races through the planes. A few minutes later, the sphere lurches and power fades, and the power core fizzles. So it's basically it's not gonna be. It's done. The engine is done at this point. Additional weapon proficiency, and that's about 4 hammers. Yeah, I think we'll go with 4 hammers then. You. Additional skills. Not sure we even need sneaking too much anymore. Certainly could use a little bit more. On the other hand, where else are we gonna put it? Oh, yeah, I think we can be fairly proficient in a lot of things. We will get so many levels, and every level it's a 20 skill point. It might take a while, but we'll get there. Detect illusion might be an option too. It is useful here and there, definitely. But it is definitely also a low priority.
Yaks be bloody
I'm
ready.
tired of walking. I'm tired of talking.
We still have the one room left to explore.
Aye, the dwarf will bloody do it.
Has to be this.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back?
Long as I like. Yes.
Fine.
On my honor, I am out of as you ask.
Yeah, magma methods. So, fire salamanders, some
I am out of
methods,
sight of others.
and is there a fighter troll? No, but there's a noble ability. Ooh, greater fire elemental. Salamanders. Waves of dry heat drop throughout the entire chamber from this device. So, not so sure this is the place where I want to fight it. There's no room to maneuver.
What do you require?
What is it now?
Okay, let's see if we can start things up with something interesting. Might as well use all our spells here. There's no point saving them up.
Yes? I am out of sight of others.
I will tolerate only a waste of my talents.
What I want is basically cast chaos there. It might cause a few of them to fight among each other, and that would help me quite a bit. Doesn't have to be all that effective. Confused magma. F3T killed it without any real trouble. Yeah, I can see an area of effect. Could throw area of effect spells, but frankly, I don't see how I would really benefit from that. So
Leave me be.
Eh? I best be paid well for this.
I am out of sight of others.
And I lure them here, a few at a time.
What is it now?
What? Column of ice. This is some kind of a frost breath, though. So definitely a very different type of attack to what I was expecting.
What gives? Be quick with it.
Shit, this is
I
bad.
will tolerate only so much.
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
It's bad. I think it's going to basically explode in our faces.
So disrupted. My magic is lost.
What do you
On my
want,
honor.
groundling? It ain't the decision I'd make.
Leave me be.
Yeah.
I shall not yield to you.
Jacques. Destiny awaits.
Okay, the noble
The
Efreeti
axe
is
be
fairly
bloody ready.
skilled. And it's also dead.
Yes, Abil. Now, Natha.
What do you require? It shall be.
A skull breaker.
Ustanza dost.
Okay, it didn't go too badly. What I was fearing about the Efreeti is that it can also turn into gaseous form, and the real annoying thing about that is the creatures that can do that will basically
Best
heal
be
up
paid well for this.
when they rematerialize. They're back in full health, and you really can't do anything to them in their gaseous form. Vampires do the same shit. It's an extremely annoying thing.
But have killed for less.
What is it now? Stop looking at me.
What gives?
I tire of
Oh,
walking, I tire of
No
talking,
effect.
and I
Ooh.
tire of this
Yours to
laughable
command.
body.
I
I
don't
wish
mind.
to
My
rest
weapon has
now.
no effect. Yes? Consider it done.
I will tolerate only so much.
To battle and victory!
Yeah.
What is my...
You crap. We will not survive
When the
melee
baby
combat
done,
with a
the
greater
baby
fire
done.
elemental.
How is rest, no argument.
Leave me be.
On my honor.
I really think they would be this dangerous. Holy crap. Yeah, we don't really have a place to escape.
What is it now? Very...
What do you require? It shall be.
I will tolerate. I must live like this. Your life shall be as much a hell as mine.
Here.
Okay.
Next swing.
Yeah, he's dead. Injured. Couldn't you possibly,
Be
I
quick
mean,
with it.
hurt the bastard?
Leave me be. If
No
I
time,
must...
we got
For
the
those who
business.
oppose us.
What do you want, groundling?
What is it
By
now?
my honor, you
Labor
shall
will
not
help.
see another day.
The axe be bloody
I will
ready.
tolerate only a waste of my time.
Okay, they managed to put up a bit more of a fight than I thought they would. Yeah, the elementals are fairly dangerous. Mainly because
Eh? Aye, that be sounding
even
right.
+2
Yes, consider it done.
weapon, I think, didn't. No, +1 weapon didn't do shit, and it hits. It hits you.
Leave me be.
That's sort of the weakness, I guess, of having a high armor class defense, because certain level of creatures are going to very likely hit you no matter what your armor class is. That's not to say that it's
Victory
pointless to
shall be
try
ours.
to raise your
You
armor
know
class.
this.
There's a limit to what you can achieve that route.
What is my task? I will do my best.
We're not nearly close, not even close enough to that limit though. So there's still a lot of benefit to trying to raise our armor class. But we need to understand that even I think we're closer to -10. Yeah. It won't protect us against even greater elementals. It certainly isn't going to do much against dragon type creatures probably.
Bark your orders already.
Jacqueline, if that is your will.
So if we want to stand toe to toe with them, has to be. Well, it's better to rely on hit points than your high defense. Preferably both. Okay. And we're definitely done.
Aye, I'll do as you wish. For now.
We'll rest in the room with Solamnian knights before leaving. There might be more trouble waiting for us down out there. Didn't exactly make friends with the cult wizards
I
here.
tire of
And
walking,
later
I
I'll
tire
split
of
your
talking,
fiddle.
and I tire
I
of this
must rest for
laughable
our
body.
cause to
I
succeed.
wish to rest now.
No, we have to talk to Lavak, so
When the day be done, the day be
we'll
done.
rest
I
in the
wish
command
rest, no argument.
navigations. Yeah, navigator's room. Talk to him. See what happens.
Aye, the dwarf will bloody do it.
The sphere is down. Move on to new things. Oh, the loot doesn't seem all that great. We have a decent amount of it, but it looks mostly very standard crap. Yep, +1, repurposed. It's not that great. I think only one guy can use it. So Elven Corpo hits more often. This does more damage. Stiletto of the Marches. 20% chance that each hit that the victim must save versus death or be held for 2 rounds. In theory that's nice, but save versus death is it's not something you're going to be failing all that often. And it's also hold, which I think a lot of people are or creatures are immune to. The effect might be similar to a lot of other things like stun, for example, but in practicality, stun is something almost no one is immune to, while hold monster or hold person is something it's quite common to see immunity to those. Okay, Ring of the Ram. Once per day, 5 to 30 hit points of damage on a point. I think this is pretty good. The damage is shit, but there's no saving throw, it's just, and there's no type on that damage, it just said no limitations. It just says 1 per day you do damage to a target. So it depends what type of an ability is that. It's, if it's going to go through stone skins, maybe certain magical protections. So it depends on what type of an attack is. It's strictly speaking classified in this game. So it could be very useful indeed. We'll give it to Corgan. On the other hand, it could be totally useless. What I'm hoping for from it is sometimes you have those situations where the opponent is really tough to deal damage to and you're right at the threshold. But it's taking its time, or he's casting something and you're simply not
Yes, Bill.
getting the hit. So instead of trying to desperately hope that their defenses will just crumble right at that moment, we might be able to spike a little bit damage through their defenses and maybe interrupt what they're doing.
Be
Something
quick with
like
it.
that. Or if we see a near-death target that has all kinds of contingency triggers spawned up, where it's highly defended again, we might be able to ignore that, the taking down of those defenses again and just push it over the edge.
Fine.
We'll return to our own plane. Please, please, stranger. As per our bargain, let me see my son one last time.
I don't see any harm in that. And although I'm not exactly strictly speaking to try to stick to every deal, if I don't particularly have some kind of strong reason to go against the deal, I'll try to stick to them. So I'll do as you ask.
I am most grateful. If you could but carry me. My strength has all but fled. My last moments are upon me. Ah, it is the sky after all. I had forgotten how it looked after so long. I thank you. I wish...
What was life like before you were an adventurer? Didn't it seem simpler, less complicated?
Yeah, a little bit of a mood change there. But we got 45,000 quest experience from that, so very, very nice. So, what was life before you were an adventurer? Didn't it seem simpler, less complicated? Well, yes it did. It would be nice, wouldn't it, Thule, to leave the insidious schemes and psychopathic madmen for others to battle and prevail over. Okay, put it that way, it doesn't sound all that unfitting to this situation. We just dealt with another kind of a weird situation, a powerful mage and demons and all that. I suppose it's something to think about at least. There are many things about this life I would like to leave behind. That is an offer worth bearing witness to. It merits serious consideration. Hmm, I would think so, yes. I trust your wisdom more than most. I will definitely consider its value and place in my life. I appreciate your words of friendship as well. It's not words I am familiar with. I wouldn't mind changing the definition of our friendship. Perhaps. I promise nothing. Okay, did
Best
lava
be
drop
paid
anything
well
good?
for this.
Yeah, that looks like a promising ring. Looks like a ring of wizardry. And Edwin has no ring, so... Ring of Equity. 2 extra second level spells, 1 extra third level spell, and 1 extra fourth level spell. So it's not all that great, but we have nothing, so it's better than what we've got. And so. Well, third level is starting to be okay already, so that's definitely not unwelcome. We're going to at some point switch to using flame arrows more. Once around level 15 probably. And level 4. Always useful level 4. Yeah, emotion, it's a good spell. Okay. We need to find a shopkeeper. Well, we could visit the Copper Coronet and do the shopkeeping there. I think these are all related to the sphere.
Hi, friend.
Hey, hey you, the Lord there with the others? Me? Yes, you. See this mighty fine sphere here? You can have it for your very own for a mere 500 gold. What do you say? So you own the sphere here? No? What does that have to do with anything? How can you sell something you don't own? Rats. You, hey you over there. Okay. What will go after next? We have a lot of options. Lot of options. In many ways, I think I'm sort of tempted to do certain things, but I don't think I should. It won't make too much difference in the long run. But I don't think I want to do all the content before going after Imo and finishing the Shadow Thief Guild quest. My reasoning is simply this. There are certain things, well, I might change my mind on that, but there are certain things like sort of interactions that I think need their own time, and they only happen after we've come from getting back after Imoen. So if we don't have anything to do here really after that, I'm just going to, it's going to force me to use the console commands to pass up the real lifetime counters. So because otherwise we would have to just sit here staring at a screen to get anything done, and I don't want to do that. So but I don't really also know what would I leave behind. Mm, we have still have quite a few things to do here, so it's not something we have to decide now. Yeah, I actually have a little bit of a smaller job we might want to go after. It is in many ways it could be very tough spot, especially for a new player of this game. For an experienced one, it's not that difficult. But the reward would be very substantial for us, and it's not a, it's a total side job. It's not really all that much of a quest either.
I've killed for less.
Hmm.
I
Yes,
got
that
some
might be
cheap
interesting.
beer for you.
Okay. The reason why I'm saving some of the gems is that they are potential crafting items. Let us go away. Things like rogue stones, diamonds, star sapphires, that sort of stuff. I think there's a Baldur too. Not sure about the emeralds. King's Tear certainly. I don't think we need all that many of them. Like one might be needed to certain items. Also, I don't recall at all if those items are useful to us. They might be for classes that we don't even have in our group. So it might be a total waste of time to store those. I think as long as we can manage without too much fuss, I think I'm going to give it a try. Yeah, 45,000 more or less, and we're in good health. We have a decent amount of spells. Inventory is more or less looking good, and that's all there is to it. So, on to new things. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a side
Any other
trip that
decision
isn't
I'd make?
strictly speaking attached to any of the major quest lines, but it is an interesting one nonetheless. We're going to... It's not marked on anywhere on this map. I think it's somewhere here.
I'll do as you tell, but only if there be a good amount of coins away.
It's basically an unremarkable house, an unremarkable door. That is nothing special in it, except for the fact... Yeah, I think it's this. It has to be this. There's nothing else really here. We could also do the Harper stronghold infiltration.
On my honor.
Anyway,
Yes.
this. Very unremarkable house. There's no markings on it there. But why is it trapped? We'll find out.